What's going on, Waterside? How we doing? Happy Wednesday. Woo. Thanks for hanging out with me for the 6 p.m. equipment WOD. You will need either a barbell, dumbbell, kettlebell, and a box. One of those, not all three. Either a barbell or a dumbbell or a kettlebell. And also a box or elevated surface, maybe a chair. If you want to jump on your couch, maybe a couch, all that fun stuff. Cool. All right, while people are still signing on, I'm going to go ahead and go over the WOD for today. We're going to start out with some strength work. We have 5 sets of 5 bent over rows on each arm. So we are going to go single arm. We're not doing both at the same time. We're going to do 5 on each arm. And then we're going to hit 5 front rack step ups on each leg. Cool. So we're going to do 5 on one side and then 5 on the other, or you can alternate, but you'll only be using one working leg at a time. Cool. All right, guys. Once we finish that up, then we have a 15-minute EMOM every minute on the minute. On minute 1, you're going to do 8 to 12 box jumps or step ups. So you have a choice to there. You can do 8, 9, 10, 11, or 12 reps. So your rep scheme is up to you. And then you have the option of doing a box jump or a box step up. On minute 2, we have 15 to 20 dips. You can also switch that over to a push-up if you don't have an elevated surface to do dips. But you can do dips, like I said, off of your couch, off of a chair. If you want to do 2 box-to-box dips or simulate that, then you can put a chair on either side, do dips that way if you have chairs that are high enough, maybe some end tables, something like that. On minute 3, you have 8 to 12 overhead squats. You can do that with a barbell, kettlebell, or a dumbbell. It does not matter what you have. I would suggest maybe going single arm if you have a kettlebell or a dumbbell, just because going double arm is really difficult. If you don't have the appropriate weights to scale with, then you might end up injuring yourself. So if you do have the appropriate weights and you feel comfortable doing that movement with one weight in each hand, then go for it. But if you don't, I would definitely have some caution with that. Cool. All right, guys. Let's go ahead and jump into our warm-up. Slide this over just a bit so you guys can see me. All right, we're going to start out with 10 bear crawl rocks. So you can get set up into a bear crawl position, lift your knees off the floor, and then rock back and forth. I'll show you. We're going to start here. Lift your knees up about an inch off the floor, just so that you're not supporting your weight. Rock back to your heels like so, and then back to that bear crawl position. We're going to do that for 10 reps. Whenever you get ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice, guys. Go ahead and put your knees down on the floor. We're going to do that thread the needle stretch, but we're going to do it a little bit more dynamically than we usually do. So you're going to thread the needle. Arm goes underneath your opposite armpit, and then down to the floor. Here, you're only going to hold it for 1, 2, or 3 seconds, and then up. Other side. And then up. Cool. We're going to do 10 reps, so 5 on each arm. Whenever you're ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice, guys. From here, we're going to go ahead and knock out a single leg deadlift. Go ahead and hop up. You're going to keep your back nice and flat, your glutes tight, so squeeze the butt. You're going to lean over as far as you can, like so. Try and get as much tabletop position as possible, and then back up to a standing position. Cool. Make sure we're engaging our glutes for this. We got 10 reps on each side for this. So left and right is going to equal 1 rep. Ready? Go. 1, Or no, that's nothing. That's one. There we go. Two. Three. Four. Five. Six. Seven. 8. 9. Last one. And 10. Nice. We're going to go ahead and lay on our backs. Knock out 10 glute bridges. Drive those hips up tall towards the sky. Make sure we get our butt as close to our heels as possible. Driving those hips up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Thanks, guys. Whew. Go ahead and run through that one more time. I'm going to go over our movements for our strength work. So for the warm-up, we're hitting 10 bear crawl rocks. That's on all fours. And then 10 thread the needles. That's with your arm going underneath your armpit. 10 single leg deadlifts on one leg at a time. And then 10 glute bridges. Go ahead and knock out one more set. Get nice and loose, get nice and warm while I go over these movements for your strength work. For the strength work, show you guys from the side. We have a bent over row. So you're going to have one leg on the box, one hand on the box. And then your opposite hand is going to have the weight. So whatever hand's not on the box is going to have the weight. I want you guys to make sure this is a little bit high. There we go. So I want you guys to make sure this knee is right underneath your hips. Don't want you guys going way up here and kind of leaning back, because what that forces you to do is round out your back. I don't care how flat you try to get your back, you're still going to have a little bit of rounding. So make sure that knee is right underneath your hip. That way your whole back can be nice and flat. Then from here, what I want you to do is pinch your shoulder blade together. So I don't want you to be relaxed here with your shoulder. You're going to pull that shoulder all the way back. This is going to be your starting and your finishing position. So you're going to start from here. Elbow goes straight back and up. Should be at a 90-degree angle at the top. Then back down. This is your finishing position, not here. Or twisting at the shoulders here. Cool. So keep that back nice and tight. Pinch that shoulder blade in. Pull straight back with the elbow and then down. So this is your motion here. 90 degrees with that elbow. Cool. We don't want to be here, then you're just curling. Cool. Straight up. So that is our dumbbell, kettlebell. I mean, I guess you can do that with a barbell. I don't suggest it just because it's awkward. But you can do it with a barbell if that's all you have. And then for our step-ups, you can use a dumbbell, kettlebell, barbell. I'm going to demo with a barbell. You're going to be in that front rack position. So bar's going to be across your shoulders and your clavicle. You go ahead and put one foot up on the box and stand all the way up with that one leg. Then put your other leg on the box. Same thing on the way down. You're going to take one leg off the box, lower yourself down until you hit the floor. Cool. Then you're going to go ahead and switch here all the way up. Whoop, almost fell. All the way up with one leg. Then put your foot on the box. Same thing on the way down. Take your foot off. Lower yourself all the way down. Cool. All right, guys. If you are finished with that second set, go ahead and start grabbing some weights or whatever you need for your bent over rows and your front squats. I'm going to grab some 10-pound plates. I'm going to do these step ups at 65 pounds. Not going too heavy. just want to get some good strength work in, some good activation, because it's been a while since I did anything really heavy. I don't want to go from 0 to 100 and end up hurting myself. But I'm going to go ahead and give us 15 minutes to get this done. It is 5 sets of 5 bent rows on each arm and then 5 step-ups on each leg. So hopefully we can get that done in 15 minutes. Let me go ahead and start my handy clock. Well done. There we go. Start timer. And go. So, all right, so we got 15 minutes to get this done. I'm trying to turn up the brightness so maybe you can see this. Maybe you can see that, maybe you can't. But there's a running clock for 15 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and grab my 10-pound plates and then get rolling. All right, guys. So again, pinch that shoulder blade in, keep that back nice and flat. And pull. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Same thing with the step ups. Go up 1 leg, down 1 leg. 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Take a quick break. Get back at it. If you guys want to use this time to go ahead and add some weights, I think it's a good spot for me. Right there, 65. Just kind of a wake up, saying hello. All right, guys. Go ahead and shout out whoever's on here, whoever's on YouTube with me. That way I know who's joined the party in the comment section. Also, if you guys need any special scales, maybe you don't have a box to do these off of, I can give you guys some extra options for that. Oh, excuse me. Whew. Oh, man. All right, we ready for the next set? Let's do this. All right. It's okay if your fingertips are hanging off. That's fine. It doesn't really matter. The important part is making sure that knee is right underneath your hip and it's not way up here forcing you to round your back. So knees back, back flat, shoulder blades together, and pull. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo. Wrist is giving me a little trouble, but I'm going to try to keep up with the front rack. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo. 2 rounds in. Legs definitely feeling it. Hey Tracy, how you doing? Glad you could make it. So 2 rounds down, 3 to go, 6 minutes in. Rest for a little bit, then jump back on it. One thing I did want to mention, guys, when we're coming down from that step up, try not to use too much of that bottom leg. It's really easy to bounce off your back leg into your next rep. I'll show you what I'm talking about. So you come up nice and smooth here, put your other foot on the box, and then when you come down, it's really easy to just bounce off that back leg and kind of spring back up. But we don't want to do that. We want to come to a dead stop here and then just use our front leg to get that next rep. We don't want to bounce into that next rep using our back leg. Cool. I know it's easier to bounce, but this isn't a power or explosiveness drill. It is a strength drill, raw strength drill. So we want to make sure we're developing raw strength. Bounding, jumping, and all those things do have a purpose. When you're doing power or speed specific drills, this is a strength one. So we want to keep it strength. All right, I say we jump into that next set. So knee under the hip, wrist under the shoulder, pinch your shoulder blades together, and pull. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh man. Alrighty. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whew. All right. Over halfway. You got 2 more sets. A little over 5 minutes to get it done. It's plenty of time. Oh man, oh man. How you feeling, Tracy? All right, so we got 2 more sets. Got about 5 minutes and 15 seconds left. Ooh, all good. Love to hear it. Love to hear it. Got about 5 minutes and 5 seconds left now. 2 more sets. Go ahead and try to finish up. If you don't get all 5 sets in, that's okay. Try your best to get all 5 sets in. But if you're going super heavy, I know 15 minutes isn't a lot of time to rest and also keep the quality of your movement. So also keep that in mind. If you only get 3 sets in, but they're really perfect reps, I'd rather that than you get all 5 in and rush through it and end up compromising or even injuring yourself. All right, guys. Let's go ahead and get into that next set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. One more set, guys. About 3 minutes to finish up. One more set, and we are done. If you're already done, start setting up for your 15-minute EMOM. You have dips. Wait, let's do this in order. You have box jumps, you have dips, and overhead squats. So whatever you need to do those 3 movements, go ahead and start setting that up. If you're done, if you're not done, got about 2.5 minutes left. Finish up. You'll have plenty of time to get ready, so you don't need to rush. I'm going to go over the movements for our workout. So while I'm doing that, you guys can be getting stuff ready and stuff like that. But if you're already done, you don't have to sit there and stare at me stall. You can go ahead and get moving. Cool. All right, guys, we ready for this last set? Last and final set. Ready? Squeeze those shoulder blades together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Well done, guys. Got another 30 seconds to finish up. If you're already done, go ahead and start setting up for your workout. You guys are setting up for your workout. I'm going to go over our movements. Well done. Set this 15-minute EMOM. All right. Box jumps, super simple. But there is one thing I want you to focus on, and that's making sure you're jumping high and not forward. There's no good place to set that, but so I'll show you what I mean. Jumping forward is like this. So my feet barely clear the box and I land almost in a full squat. The problem with that is your momentum's going forward instead of going up. So if you don't pick your feet up fast enough, even if you do jump high enough, if your feet only get here instead of all the way up here, you're not going to clear that box. Cool? So we want to focus on jumping high and not forward. Because when you jump high, you land on that box and you don't have to worry about picking your feet up so high. If you jump as high as you can, you got a lot more clearance there. You just have to lift probably about right here is good enough. You don't have to jump that high. Who else is in here? Imam. I ain't talking about nobody's mom. But just make sure you're jumping up and not forward. So, big jump, land nice and soft. We don't want to jump forward and then end up missing with our feet. Cool? From there, we have box dips, a couple different ways. I'm just going to use one box, but you can use 2 boxes if you have 2 boxes, or maybe 2 chairs. I'm a little bit too tall to use chairs, but if that suits your height, then you definitely can go ahead and knock out the 2 dips with chairs, the 2 box dips with chairs. But you can go with feet flat here. Make sure those elbows are going straight back like so. You're getting into this nice 90-degree angle and then springing back up. You can go there, or you can go heels down here. This is a little bit harder or more difficult just because you have to pick up the weight of your legs now. If you're here, your legs are supported by your feet, so you're not actually pushing that weight with your arms. If you're here, you're actually pushing the weight of your legs as well. So either way is fine. Straight leg is a little bit harder than bent leg, but both ways are acceptable. Cool. From there, we have our overhead squat. Main point with the overhead squat is I just want to talk about position. We want to make sure the position of our shoulders is externally rotated. So when we're up over our head, I don't want you guys to be all the way internally rotated with your elbows pointing forward. So I want you guys to externally rotate with your elbows pointing straight down and make sure you're keeping your belly flat. So don't externally rotate so far that you have to arch your back. Make sure you're keeping your ribs down, tightening your back, tightening your stomach, and then elbow pointing straight down in this position here. Cool? So that's what I want you to focus on while you're doing your overhead squats. Go ahead and finish any final preparations that you need to get done. I think, you know what? I'll throw the 25s on and go 95. I think I did 95 last week. I think this is a repeat WOD that we did last week. And I think I did 65 last week, so I'm going to try and push myself and go 95 this week. Let me go grab those clothes. right, guys, as soon as I put this plate on, we are going to go. We're going to start. Slide this up a little bit. All right, guys. So remember our reps. Kind of choose your own story style. We have 8 to 12 box jumps or step-ups. We have 15 to 20 dips or push-ups. And we have 8 to 12 overhead squats. Cool. Overhead squat is too difficult where you know you're going to hurt yourself trying to get into that position. Just switch it up to a front squat. All right, guys. Let's get this done. We're going in 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. We have about 33 seconds left. Finish up. Pushing, guys. Should be at least done by now. Got 20 seconds left, or 15 seconds left. If you're not done, consider shaving down those reps. That way you at least get 15 seconds of rest. We're going in 5 seconds, guys. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Woo. $30 more seconds, guys. Again, if you don't get at least 15 seconds of rest, shave down those reps. Even if you're already doing the lowest rep count, maybe shave it down a little bit more if you're not getting at least 15 seconds of rest. All right, guys, 10 seconds. Going to the overhead squats. 8 to 12 reps. I think I'm going to do 8. And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Whew. 30 more seconds, guys. And 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Looking good, guys. Whew. 10 seconds. Going in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Woo! "30 seconds, guys. Keep pushing. If you need to scale that to knee push-up, then that's perfectly fine. Whatever you need to do to get all the reps done in that allotted minute, go ahead and do it, because you're still going to be getting a good workout. Still going to be pushing yourself. We're going in 5 seconds, guys. 1, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Halfway there. 30 more seconds, guys. And then we're going back to the box jumps. Woo. It's a good one. Good burner. 10 seconds, guys. Remember, jump high, not forward. 3, 2, 1, go. Whoop. Almost fell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 30 seconds, guys. Keep pushing, keep pushing. Finish it up. We got 10 seconds. Woo! 2, 1, let's go. Big deep, guys. Oh. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Halfway there. 30 seconds, guys. Looking good. Keep pushing through. A little bit over halfway, guys. There you go. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8.
Halfway there.
30 seconds. We are 3 rounds down. We got 2 more rounds to go. Two more rounds, guys.
10 seconds.
10 seconds. Back to the box jumps. We having fun. Woo! Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12.
Halfway there.
Halfway. 30 seconds, guys. If you're done, deep breaths. Got to get that oxygen in.
10 seconds.
10 seconds, guys. Oh, it is a beautiful day. If you're outside, enjoy the weather. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Oh, man. Not ready yet. All right, let's go for real. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20.
Halfway there.
30 seconds left, guys. Overhead squats after this, and then one more round. Almost done, almost done. Come on. Keep pushing, you're almost there.
10 seconds.
10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Keep pushing, guys.
Halfway there.
30 more seconds. We got 3 minutes of work left. Already done so much work, guys. Great job. We got 3 minutes. Almost done. Just hang in a little bit longer.
10 seconds.
10 seconds. Got a last round. 3 minutes. And let's go. 1. Woo. Oh, I was ready, but my legs weren't. All right, let's go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Halfway there.
10, 11, and 12. Woo. Sometimes you got to struggle through a few reps. Oh, man. 15 seconds, guys.
10 seconds.
Legs are definitely feeling it. We almost done. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Down and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20.
Halfway there.
30 seconds, guys. Got 1 more minute of work, then you are done. Keep pushing, guys. Keep pushing. You're almost there. Hang in there. Ten
10
seconds.
seconds.
2, 1.
Last round.
Last round. Cut my hand open on something. I don't know what, but let's get to work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Halfway there.
Halfway, guys. Keep pushing. Keep working. All the way through. Oh, man.
10 seconds.
10 seconds. Oh, finish strong, guys. Get them all. 3, 2, 1. Time. Woo. If you finish that one, give yourself a hand. Oh, man. Legs are feeling it. Lungs are feeling it. Shoulders feeling it. Oh, man. Great job, guys. Great job. Way to get after it. Oh, I don't think I have any announcements for you today. But if you're around at 7 p.m. tomorrow, we do have trivia night again. Definitely make sure you jump into that. It's been a blast every week, week after week. It gets better and better. So make sure you jump in for that. Make sure you guys stretch, take care of your bodies. I would suggest the couch stretch, at least 2 minutes on each side. Really lengthen out those quads. We did a lot of legs today, especially with the step ups, box jumps, and the squats. And then also your shoulders. I foam roll your lats out, your pecs and your delts. Get a little cross ball in there, a little meaty part in the front of your armpit. Really smash that out. Again, at least 2 minutes on each side. And then some type of chest stretch, maybe chest opener like this here, where you drive your chest up towards the roof. Hold that for about a minute to 90 seconds. Definitely make sure you get your stretch on. Cool. Don't forget to take your 30 seconds of Zen. 3 deep breaths. Focus on all the positivity in your life. Maybe it's your kids. Maybe it's your job. Maybe you got a new job. Maybe it's just coming out of this COVID-19 craziness stronger than you went in. You know, because that's a blessing in itself. Whatever that positivity is, focus on that. Take 3 really deep, really long breaths. And as always, drink water, guys. You don't want to pass out in this heat, especially if you're working out in the garage. Woo! All right, that's it from me. Thank you for hanging out for the 6 p.m. equipment WOD. It was a lot of fun for me. I hope you guys have fun too. Don't forget to put your weights in the app box drive. I think that's it. Thanks again, guys. I really appreciate you. Until next time, I'm out. See you later, Tracy.